Alright guys, New Age Tactical back with another video.
Post review.
New Age
I'm going to start off right away because there's something we didn't mention. This post review has two knives, the first knives ever purchased with YouTube money. Now, granted, we don't get much, but as we said, we were always going to put it back into the channel. That's why you see the microscope, the magnifying glass, and now higher end knives.
I mean, dive right in.
This was a unique 3.
And this is probably 2 of our most expensive knives we've done.
So, hang on. Going down the line, it was 83, 99, and 67.
99 allegedly. So let's start it off. Let's just get the f***ing hate out of the way. Spyderco.
This was our third.
We got a couple good recommendations on like more robust Spydercos. So I guess we're going to check those out eventually. They are expensive though, so we're kind of like...
those would be bringing us into the next price bracket.
I mean, as far as like the Spyderco fan club, right? Guys, like, I get it. You know, you find a brand you like it, and that's it. You know, it's like people that drive Hyundais, Ford, Chevys, you know what I mean? Whatever it might be. What I have to say about the Spyderco is, of all the knives we've touched, held, felt, played with, they just feel cheaper. Like, this whole... Or is it micarta? They call it
FRN.
FRN.
Fiberglass reinforced nylon.
Okay. This just feels cheaper, all right? The blade, I mean, it was sharp, but for a lock to fail that way, and again, I know you're not going to be chopping up firewood with this thing, it just doesn't do it for me. I mean, a couple of the cool things I will point out, obviously the ring and the blade, because it's kind of like movie style.
The signature.
And it's like movie style. So, like, if you have super, super light duty, I'm not 100% against it. You know what I mean? But I think I have better things to spend $89 on. Put it that way.
There's only so many times that we can say New Age Tactical purposely does abuse. We understand that this is a slice and dicer. But even though we dislike backlocks, we always praise them for their strength.
Yeah.
We blew this backlock out.
We're barely trying if you go back and look at the video.
Now, that being said, it got the EDC stamp. It made it through the EDC with flying colors, which is actually what all of you fans are talking about.
Yeah. It's like the comments of, you guys don't know, you know, we're not going to baton wood and blah, blah, blah. You should get a fixed blade. We know that. This isn't like a, let's find the best folding knife to baton wood with or chop firewood. This is a, let's abuse the out of it and see if it makes it through.
And now
and we've had $20 knives that done it.
But that's the point. That's the last thing I'm going to say about Spyderco is that I have said when knives have failed in the past, that doesn't mean we're done with the company. This is the third Spyderco knife. This is also the third broken knife.
Maybe that robust, or I forget the name of it, but the more robust one is made for that kind of stuff. And honestly, if that breaks, Spyderco goes out the window for me. I apologize.
Now that kind of leads into the Tekto Elara was a knife that came with the Battlbox.
Yeah.
So it just so happened that this is an $83 knife that we got for $70, and then this happened to be a $99 knife.
Allegedly.
So it kind of fit.
Yeah. Eye candy.
Pocket jewelry.
Pocket jewelry.
It's been
Someone
said.
called out. And I said, like, when we did the Battlbox, I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to, like, you know, bang this one up because it's such a gorgeous blade and it's a cool knife. It kind of looks like a fishing lure. They're tools. They're not accessories. You know, you're not getting a nice watch. You're buying a knife.
And we had stated in the last video that we would never purchase this ourselves because
Absolutely.
That is just a straight up ugly blade in terms of handle. I'm not against.
I don't think it's ugly. I think it's a showpiece. You know.
But like you said, if you drop this in the woods, that thing's gone.
Yeah.
That fucking knife is disappearing with that camo.
Realistically, tip broke. Did he get an EDC?
This got neither because of the dead spot. We couldn't get past that dead spot. Now,
can I say one thing before you go into the third?
Huh.
Another thing that's been coming up a lot in the comments is you could throw a razor edge on that. You can get it to a razor edge. That's not the point. It's an out of the box. How sharp is it? How much endurance it can take?
What does the factory give you?
Exactly.
Nicola, who has been a subscriber forever, had recommended Fox knives. I thought this BlackFox knife was a part of the Fox Knives company. In retrospect, I found out it is not. So we are still going to do Fox knives. But this BlackFox knife...
This is the Revolver, right?
The Revolver. I was just trying to match similar in price. So I was like, what did I say that was? So $67. So $67, it ends up getting both stamps. The EDC and the NAT stamp. Now, I get a comment the other day that straight up blows my fucking mind. Someone says, that kind of looks like the Gonzo FH11.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The second the thumbnail came up, I was like, holy shit. It is that knife. Like
I said that when I said it has the Gonzo feel.
And from what I've been told, Ganzo, it is the copycat company. So that's a known thing that they copycat. But remember when we did 3 Ganzos in a row, how well they did during the tests.
And personally, I don't give a if it's a copycat company. If
it's quality.
Yeah. Carbon Fuber.
Yeah.
And Gucci. You know what I mean?
But actually, though, going back to this knife, though, already seeing the patina.
Yeah.
The patina. Yeah. Dude, I love micarta. Like micarta just has such a...
And a
everyone
soft,
is an individual snowflake.
There's like a soft, supple feel, too. Like...
I still think it's got
a bag of sand.
It's got the feeling of a pair of jeans, but you're not going to slide off of that. Your hand is constantly adding to the patina. Your pants are adding to the patina. Yeah. So no knife is going to look the same after carrying it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the last micarta I had, showed my fingerprint.
Where the finger dominantly sat.
Yeah. Yeah. So yours looks like more jean rubs, but I like the way that comes out because it's never going to be the same. It's just like everything else you customize to your liking. You want it to be yours, and that's going to be yours. No one's going to pick it up and be like, oh, hey, this one's mine.
And now, elephant in the room, this was the only knife I got to carry.
Yeah.
It's the only knife that didn't break out of this post review. But I got to say, my only concern at the end of the video, I was like, how is this going to carry having a normal size pocket clip? Mm-hmm. Phenomenal. It's fantastic. The fact that anyone looking at my pocket thinks this is a normal sized EDC knife, I wasn't getting that sway in the pocket where it's moving around or anything like that. It actually held up very tightly to the corner that I put it in. In terms of larger end EDC knives, that's the one you want to go with.
We started this channel, 2 years ago, year and a half ago?
Technically, we are about to go on 3 years.
What?
Yeah. We've been saying 2 years for a year now.
So, obviously, we have a blast doing it. The best part is, the recommendations. And, Ganzo, we didn't...
Ganzo.
You, because if I say Gonzo, you say Ganzo. I say Ganzo, you say Gonzo. You're a piece of shit. So, the G knife, those ones are ones that, would you ever ordered one?
Never.
Civivi, never would have ordered one. Kaiser would have never ordered one. BlackFox Revolver. This just sounds like a gas station knife all day long. But it's not.
Ends up getting both stamps.
So, what I'm saying is, it's all these recommendations you guys are throwing out there. We're like little kids because it's oh, we never heard of this one. Let's try it out. And it winds up being a banger.
If we were doing this for views... hell, we would just keep buying Spydercos all day long. But we don't buy that way with the knives. We're more trying to spread our wings a little bit and get knives that we did not know about. Like CJRB. We did the Gobi, bombed horribly, but we are still no, we still want to know more about CJRB.
personally, like, it's fun to see all the new blades that have been added to our collection, all the new blades, all the new brands, all the new steels that we've, been learning about.
And it sucks now when a blade breaks. Because that's one less knife getting at.
Because I don't want to spend $90 and not have something to throw in my box. Like,
so the only reason we didn't freak the out over this one is because Battlbox accidentally sent us 2. That's the only reason.
That's a whole nother
which you can
talk.
By the time this comes out, you will be able to watch the last video and see why Battlbox is pissing us off. But
maybe one more, but we'll see what happens. But
we have a clear and present winner, and it's from the company that nobody ever heard of.
Yeah,
BlackFox Revolver.
And I mean, I guess the ultimate goal is to start buying the more expensive, start buying the more well-known blades. Benchmade, Spyderco.
I think now
Zero Tolerance.
Now having a little bit of YouTube money, I think we could start saving up for stuff.
And
like
you'll see the difference once. I mean, obviously, guys, the microscope. We've been trying to up our game as much as we possibly can.
I think the bottom line is that we can promise you we will never spend that money on ourselves. All the stuff only goes towards
unless
the things
we
on
could
the
each
check.
take like $100K salary a year and buy knives, then maybe. But until then, guys, like, subscribe,
follow us on Instagram, hit the bell.
Other than that, New Age Tactical,
over and out.